Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Now here he goes. Across midfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty. And the huge game is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a man. Nice grab. It's Fields. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. Gonna run it. It's Love.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The offense will take their first. Out of the half, the talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Ray. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Touchdown, Ole Miss, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. It's a bullet, but incomplete. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Simmons. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's got room to run. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. Just gets it away, taking a shot.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On the ground, it's Lowe. Fights through a tackle. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit just before the throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He'll take a deep shot. At the 30, still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on their third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second down play coming up. There's There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass clock. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Irish, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Defense not pressing this time. Grab down the middle. It's Lee.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught behind the line. It's Wallace.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now all alone in the backfield. QB keeper all the way. Good enough for first down yardage. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. Inside the 40. The 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it, no problem. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The DB is backing off from the line now. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37-man.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The receiver grabs it, fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. That's a design quarterback keeper. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
What a weapon this quarterback is. He can throw the football. We know he can run. But with this kind of speed, he doesn't just take off. He can pick up big chunks of yards like this here.
That's an important first down on that running play. Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll give it to the back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here comes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That's the third hit tonight thrown by this QB. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Working clock with the ground game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a quarterback keeper. And tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
Who made it? 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
All right, let's get it.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Grab down the middle, it's Wallace. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He makes the grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Defense showing blitz here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Looking for 6. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Throwing for his running back. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. The Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels.
Now, you know, this touchdown, it actually gives them a chance now that they're down 10. Really critical. You pull out the 2-point play. You got to hit it to make it a 1-possession game.
And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. The defense has stopped him short. Big play. Still a 10-point margin here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a